Glynn Washington came in here 7 hours after Trump won the election, and his wife is the vice mayor of Oakland, and he was explaining to me how he was going to have to sit down and tell his kids, serpentine to the mailbox. You're going to get shot down in the street by one of Trump's assassins in a black helicopter. And I'm like, don't tell your kids that. You're going to freak them out. He's like, I got to be realistic with them. And I was, it's a weird thing. And he was screaming at me about my white privilege. And this guy went to Michigan and then got a law degree. And I went to San Fernando Valley and picked up garbage for a living. But I was trying to defend my white privilege. And I just said to him, look, you got a good wife. You got a good kids. She's got a good gig. You got a good gig. You go back to your community, do your thing. And I bet your kids aren't going to get yanked out off the street and thrown in a volcano by one of Trump's pterodactyls. I bet it'll be cool. I bet it'll be fine. And just don't watch CNN, don't watch Fox. Just go to work. I bet it works out. And he was telling me how it wasn't, and how it was open season on black people, and so he may have to move to Canada or Mexico or something like that. And I now realize he kept saying he was scared, and I realized that, and you were talking about sort of the bubble and everything. We used to make fun of guys on the right, the religious nut jobs, because the rapture was coming. Like, It's coming, man. Get the folding chairs and get the Ritz crackers, and we're going up top mountain. It's coming. I've done the math. The signs are all in front of us.
All
the
signs.
Horsemen. Yeah, we've seen all the signs. It's coming, and they'd be heading out, sell the house and go to the mountain and wait for the rapture. And you'd be going, that's nuts. Like, you're nuts. Like, no, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Yes, there was a hailstorm in Van Nuys. Rare. It is rare, but that's not one of the signs. And they start talking about, oops, I snagged my wire. What's going on in the Middle East? That the Bible talked about a bearded man who wielded power, this, that, and the other. Right.
So preachy.
In a weird way, there's a hard left version.
Yes,
there's a hard
totally
left
right.
version of that going on with Trump. Like, you understand what he's going to do. Like, look, he's a business guy. He's going to make bad decisions. He's going to send out some crappy tweets. He's going to try to lower the corporate tax rate. You and your kids will be fine. It'll be fine. We don't have to go full. This is Armageddon. So it's a kind of it's a hard left atheist Armageddon. That's what Trump is, the rapture for atheists.
You're completely right. I mean, this is one of the things that I saw.
Hold on a second.
That was a good new thought.
Self-satisfying sniff.
Yeah, that was good. I used to work for a pretty far left network, and I was in it with the progressives. Like, I understand this mindset. And one of the things I realized is they were hysterical about everything all the time. Everything caused hysteria.
My mom wouldn't let us get a microwave oven in 1974 because it caused cancer. Like, the TV set caused. Like, everything caused cancer.
Well, and also
so wait, that turned out to be true, right?
For Brian, he slept in the microwave.
Also,
watch TV in the microwave.
They're not free, though.
Oh, they're not free. That's right. Yeah. But sorry, go ahead.
Well, just the endless level of hysteria. One of the things that I said right after the election, I think the first video I did in 2017, was that they're causing a situation that our own gauge on what to be upset by, what is right, what is wrong. If we're all ratcheting this thing up and screaming all the time, when something truly bad happens, we won't know what to do. And by the way, if you keep calling Trump Hitler, and he doesn't do Hitler things, which he hasn't, I don't think he's rounding up the Jews. If he doesn't do that, well, then he starts doing good things and people see the economy is okay. We're not going to extra wars. I don't think we're going to war with North Korea or any of that. Then people are going to be like, wait a minute. They've been screaming this guy's Hitler, but I still have my job. The economy's doing okay. I think house sales this month were the highest in like 15 years or something.
Maybe Hitler's not that bad.
Right. So then they'll go, Hitler's not that bad. So now Hitler's going to have a comeback and they're going to realize, oh, actually Trump wasn't that bad. Because I agree. Look, the tweets, he doesn't seem particularly bright. I don't know what his moral center is, all of those things. But what has he done? I'm not talking about the tweets.
Right.
What has he done that the average Republican wouldn't have done? Actually, he's made a few things happen. Now, you may not like those things if you're on the left or you're a Democrat, but he's just governed the same crappy way with the pen, the executive action pen that Obama did. And guess what? When Trump's out, then the next guy will reverse all that.
I'm philosophical and with you, and I believe big picture, since you're so much more in charge of your own family, your own group, your own business, your own life, your own taxes, your own health, your own everything, stop outsourcing. Stop looking like, what are you going to do for me? Or when are you going to do this? Or how are you going to fix that? You'll get so much more done just sort of focusing on your own internal affairs.